Hello, kind people, and welcome to What is Christianity? This question seems simple, but answers change per person. Asking different believers leads to various assertions. The year ends with AC. Regardless of superstition, with correct context, I'll explain this religion. Christians wear merch at book club, treating God with praise, believe and love the King of Jews, or face an eternal blaze. They probs won't focus on hell, since it's awkward to admit. We'll pretend scripture doesn't promote slavery a bit. Boys undergo genital circumcisions. At least the faith's def more correct than other religions. Christians wear crosses, visiting church on Sundays, on their knees giving Christian parodies praise. They'll publicly wet themselves in not baptized water, and use faith healers when injured to never see a doctor. Male leaders tell stories of war, famine and abuse, twisting God's atrocities as good morals for youth. Followers shame those who doubt testimony. God cosplayed a human to understand an apology? Most commandments and food rules they'll ignore. Waiting till marriage for sex? But there is a back door. Praying to Yeshua, Jesus, or the new popular name. God's mysterious during bad times, since Satan is to blame. Thanking Jesus for good times means he's real, obviously. Believing someone's ruined life was worth a success story. Pastors speak for God, as the all-powerful requires. But God needs payments and volunteering admirers. Learning Bible history filled with wine and lies. This Middle Eastern Jesus guy's skin was white? Eve learnt knowledge is sin, so don't ask questions. Inconsistencies make sense during weekly blind faith sessions. I understand why sin's a popular myth. Made up illness vulnerable people are shamed with. Banning birthdays and dance, since they're a mere distraction. Seeking approval and forgiveness for every action. Shaming human-born traits with a biased guide. Referring to their body as a fleshy hide. God judges thoughts and actions while existing. 'Cause hell awaits us corrupted, awful beings. Christians downplay science, ridiculing what it represents, then answer life questions with God of gap arguments. All they know is Christian, so there's no point quitting. Ruining bonds from losing faith is what they're fearing. Targets trauma victims for their cult. Religion. Lying about reality once ignorance is tradition. Clearly fairies aren't real, but a ghost haunts them daily. Wanting eternal slavery when meeting that heavenly Israeli. Through indoctrination and war, faith is reinforced by consuming the blood and flesh of God's human corpse. Statues praising a sacrifice are everywhere. Children alone with a priest might get a scare. No love like Christian hate within their clan. Incest was required for God's perfect plan. Vague undated prophecies will happen for sure. We're all God's children, but Christians matter more. The religion of peace glorifies apocalyptic plans, torturing humans for eternity, spreading fire across all lands. To be with all the chosen and avoid Earth's hellish demise, Christians and their kids drink poison to meet Satan in disguise. So I'm sensing awkward tension. Belief helps with grief, regardless of intention. Creates holidays and mostly valid laws. Being social by helping your neighbours. Denominations prove the Bible isn't clear. Morals exist outside of faith, since they're not stoning the queer. Christians could be outstanding citizens without the godly threat, because they may find that God is purely in their head.